We're going to be making some stuffing today. Really simple recipe, but absolutely delicious. Now the stuffing we're going to be making, it's sage and onion with some sausage meat and a little bit of apple. Now to make the stuffing, I'm just going to run you through the ingredients. We've actually got two different types of sausage. I'm using Lincolnshire sausages and Cumberland sausages. You need to take the skins off this so you've got the sausage meat itself. Now the Lincolnshire sausages, they're pork sausages and they've got sage and a bit of salt and pepper. These ones here are the Cumberland sausages, and they're again pork sausages, and in there we've got a little bit of salt and pepper, we've got a bit of nutmeg and a little bit of ginger. So we mix those all together. Couple of onions, sort of, you know, medium to large size onions, cut them down in slices, and we're going to fry them up in a little bit of butter there. Also I've got one apple. I'm going to use a Bramley apple, it's like a cooking apple. Peel it, take the core out, chop it up fine, and just add it in with the onions, you know, when they finish cooking almost. And also here I've got some sage. Look at that, straight out of the garden. You know, obviously you can buy it in the supermarket. It's a good thing to grow actually, because it grows like a weed and it doesn't cost you any money at all. And also I've got some granary bread. I've got 3 slices of granary bread, and we're going to blend that down, make it into some nice breadcrumbs, add it all together, cook it in the oven. Really simple. So let's get on with the cooking. Now first of all, got a little bit of butter there. In terms of quantity, it's about 25 grams. Going to wait for that to melt, and then we're going to pop in the onion. You don't need to do this on a high heat, sort of medium to low. We just really want to soften the onions really. So just stir those around, break them up, and you know, just let them soften really. And the next thing we've got is that apple. We've kind of cut it up, taken the core out, peeled it, mix it all together, and really you just want to cook that for, you know, just a minute really, just to sort of very lightly soften it all up. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Now to the onion and the apple, we're just going to add a little bit of the sausage meat, all of it actually. Then we're going to pop the sage in there, and then finally we've got the breadcrumbs. See, we've got all those lovely breadcrumbs there. And I'm actually going to mix all the ingredients into the bowl, so I'm going to pop those all in. Try and be careful to get it all in there, all these lovely flavours. And then what we're going to do is mix it by hand, try and get them all sort of mixed up together, and add a little bit of salt and pepper as well. So I've got it all in the bowl. I'm just going to add, I'm going to actually use a little bit of black pepper, give it a good bit of seasoning really. I know the sausage has got some salt and pepper, but you know, you've got to add a little bit extra. Obviously do these sort of things to taste. So we've got all the ingredients in the bowl, and what we're going to do is just mix it up. Now mind it's not too hot when you do this, because you know, obviously these ingredients are coming out of the pan, but you just want to kind of mix this up until it's all blended together, and then it's ready to go in the actual oven. Give it a squeeze as you're doing it. You know, it takes a few minutes really, just to make sure they're all nicely mixed. Now what we're going to do is transfer that into a sort of oven-proof dish, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Now I'm going to use this dish. It's not particularly big, but I think we can get it in there and it will be like a little mountain and be yummy. So we can just push that in there. There's no need to put any sort of oil or butter or anything, just squeeze it all in. So we've got the stuffing all ready, and it's in a sort of oven-proof dish. Now what you want to do is put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Now obviously at this stage you're probably cooking your turkey or your chicken or your pork. So just do it at the same temperature you're cooking your meat. Put it in wherever you can in the oven. Keep an eye on it, make sure it's not getting burnt or anything, but you know, 30-40 minutes should all be cooked and absolutely delicious. So I've taken the stuffing out of the oven and it looks really nice. Now I've actually been cooking it 180 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes, which is roughly about 350 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4. I'm just going to serve that up. A little bit of stuff in there. I'm going to serve that up with a little bit of chicken and some potatoes and vegetables. I'm just going to try some of that stuffing so it's nice and browned off on top. Look at that. Looks lovely. Let me try it. That is a really nice stuffing. Even without the rest of it. Absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.